Okay, I'm going to proceed to clear up a couple of questions, comments that we had when I posted the solar grid tie video yesterday. So I had a couple comments that said 100 is not zero. Well, my bill was 7, 8, 900, 1,000. I've had $3,000 electric bills. It depends what we're doing, but we're in a warehouse and we have a lot of employees, stuff running around. So I got some pretty high electric bills. And then our electric rate here in Wichita, Kansas through Evergy is about 11 to 12 cents a kilowatt hour. So look at your bill, see how many kilowatt hours you draw through the month, what your bill is, divide it. Of course, they have service fees and all these other fees that they tack on, but that's how you're going to deduce how much that bill is really costing, how much your power is costing, and what their fees are and all that. But when I said our bill is basically zero or close to zero, and then I said our bill is $100, well, we came down 90% and the bill will go to zero. I've just got to fine tune the battery storage, and I've added batteries throughout the last month. So our bill will go to zero, but I was just saying, it's just an estimate that basically our bill is near to zero or close to zero. And $100 when you have $1 to $2 to $3,000 bills, I'm just going to call that zero because we have a lot of expenditures and we've got this bill down to virtually zero. Sorry, it's not zero yet. We will get it to zero. Now, as far as being grid tied, we do get credits for giving power back. We can never get a refund or cash in our pocket. What we try to do is, if we're going to draw any power from the grid, if it's been cloudy for several days or anything like that, when it is sunny, we're going to try to dump batteries or dump a lot more power back into the grid than we use. The problem when you're grid tied, and this varies by area, is what they're going to pay you back. So a lot of states and local areas do not have net metering. The net metering here in Wichita through Evergy is 1/3. So if we pay 12 cents a kilowatt hour, we are going to get 4 cents a kilowatt hour for what we give back. So that's why we want to give excess back during peak hours when they charge more. So during peak hours, they may charge 15, 20 cents a kilowatt hour. And this isn't exact. This is just, these are rough ideas. So if we're feeding power back into the grid during peak hours, we might get 7, 8, 9 cents a kilowatt hour instead of 4. So that's the rough math on it. And yes, this does make sense. We will be paid back on this system in about 18 months. Let's just use rough numbers, $1,000 a month. We're pretty close to zero. 18 months, 18,000. That's about what I spent. So after that, we've got free electricity. So it makes sense all day.